Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm walking over to Campbell Park in Milton Keynes to try out my new lens. It's a Viltrox 23mm 1.4. Had a few issues. I nearly sent it back this morning. Put it on the camera and it just did not work. It was doing crazy things. And then I was at the point of thinking I've got to send it back, and then I decided just to check the firmware software version, and it did need updating, and I was surprised how easy it was. The lens itself has just got a USB port and you just plug it into your computer, download the firmware and install it. It's as simple as that. So at the same time I did the camera because the camera needed updating, and everything's working fine. So I'm over here in Campbell Park. When Campbell Park was first sort of designed, it was supposed to, the idea was that it was the sort of cultural centre for Milton Keynes with lots of artwork. Well, it is really. They do lots of concerts here, events. They have sort of, I don't know, Philippine days and things like that, various concerts and just various events. It's quite good actually. In the winter they put sheep on here, obviously to graze, keep the grass down. Let's have a look. I'll turn around. You can see them behind me, and just a very nice place to come. Lots of footpaths, lots of places to have a picnic, that type of thing in the summer. At one end you've got the city itself. Up at that end, let's just turn around, and we've got a hotel that's just been built. I don't think it's in use yet at one end. And then down the other end it goes down to the Grand Union Canal down this way, and then there's a cricket pavilion and a cricket ground that is used during the summer. So a very nice place to come. Lots of trees and wildlife. It's really nice actually. The idea is to use this new Viltrox lens because I just want to see what it's like, really. See how it performs, how sharp it is. Hopefully you like shots. I'm totally handheld again today, so we'll have a look around, find some shots and see what they come out like. So I'll see you in a moment. Hello, hope you enjoyed those photos taken with the Viltrox 23mm. So this is the new lens. Here it is here. This is the one that I used. It's a great little lens. It comes with a lens hood as well. which is great. The Canon lenses don't come with that, you have to buy them separately. This is a 23mm, it's 1.4. It's got the adjustment for the f-stops on the lens itself, so this is great if you just want to manually change. It's a continuous change, it doesn't click into position, it just changes continuously like that. But what I do is just leave that on A for automatic, and then I can just use the camera as I would normally use it. So on the Canon M50 this works really well, the images are really sharp. The only issue that I did find with this lens was I shot a couple of shots at 1.4 and it was sort of towards the light with a lot of chromatic aberration, a big sort of purple line around the fringes of the subjects. So this was a little bit annoying because I've never had that issue with my Canon lenses or the Sigma lenses. It was just this Viltrox, but nevertheless, as long as I'm aware of that and I don't do too much at 1.4 towards the sun, then I think it's going to be okay. Certainly the images were nice and sharp. It's a nice size, you can see it just sits in my hand there, which is really nice. It's quite light, got a nice sort of colour to it, and compared with the kit lens that's on the camera at the moment, you can see it's just that little bit taller. It's nice and comfortable on there. I'll just swap the lenses over now. There it is, sitting on the Canon M50 Mark II. Very nice, it's sort of nicely balanced, it feels good in the hand. The manual focus is nice and smooth. I don't use the manual focus too much, but it is nice. And I might have a go at using the aperture adjustment manually at some point, but I'm just going to leave it on A for now. That's how I shot these last shots. So all in all, I think a good lens. It's well worth it if you're just aware of the chromatic aberration that you can get if you're sort of working towards the light at 1.4. Didn't have the issue at the other apertures that I used, so I think that'll be okay. Lens hood fits on nicely, just clicks into place, and doesn't make it too much bigger, but it's a nice lens. So remember, you have to take into account the crop factor. So this is a 23mm, that's equivalent of about 36mm, so say 35mm, just to round it off on a full frame camera. But yeah, I definitely recommend this lens.
Thank you for watching, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell, and give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed the videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.